This actually put a smile on my face because finally people are starting to wake up. Like, you know, when this whole thing started and it started to get worse, I started covering. I have a few videos on this, as you guys probably already know. I covered like about, I think I got like 6 or 7 videos on the shoplifting in Philadelphia, Chicago, and I'm a few other places. I think in Portland too. So people, not everybody, I would say like about 90% of the people that commented on the video agreed with what I said. And you know, you got the few oddball ones that don't want to agree and condone this type of behaviors, saying that, oh, we deserve all reparations. They have to do what they got to do. If they're not going to get it, they got to take it. So I was saying, this is not the way you go about that. I don't agree with reparations, but if you want to go about it, this is not the way. You're destroying the community. You got to commute further. Stores are moving out. So a lot of people saw and understand what I was saying. But now the community has had enough. And I'm very happy that people are waking up. You know, it's better to be late than never. With that said, let's get into this one.
Dramatic video tonight of a mob taking everything not nailed down at a Nike store in South LA. Store employees say this isn't the first time this has happened and might have been the same group. KCAL News reporter Lori Perez is live outside the Nike community store in Watts where thousands of dollars of merchandise was stolen. Lori.
Well, Pat, this store has been hit so many times, despite the fact that there is an LAPD trailer set up literally feet from the entrance. It is totally out of control here, so much so that some locals say they are willing to get involved to help stop it themselves. Tonight in this parking lot, neighbors are set up on one side of the parking lot as an LAPD car with officers are patrolling on another side. It's the latest stunning video of a flash mob theft. This time, a group clearing out the Nike community store in Watts, throwing stacks of shoes and armfuls of clothing into trash bags they used to carry out the loot. LAPD says just before 6 p.m. Sunday, 17 suspects rushed into the retailer and rushed out with about 12 grand in product. They released these photos, hoping someone recognizes a face or the clothing. Investigators say it's at least the 10th time it's happened at this very store, 24 hours after the latest hit.
I just think it's sad. You know, it's sad that this is what it's come to.
Some paying customers are shaking their heads in frustration as others,
it's just embarrassing, man,
say they're ready to do more than that. This group was camped out in the Nike parking lot tonight.
So now, guess what?
I just want to say, you recognize a lot of those people that in the community that's outside waiting to stop the shoplifters. Well, that's not even shoplifting. Shoplifting, when you go to a store, you grab a few things. Nah, they're trying to wipe out the store. It's a difference. And that's what I meant. That's not shoplifting. We all know different race shoplifts. We know that. There are thieves in every race. But in the black community, they taking it to another level. This is not shoplifting anymore. It's like a heist. You killing out the whole store. It's a difference. Yeah, you guys just said one hit alone. It's like about what? Talking about $12,000. $12,000. And I know I saw this before, this Nike store, because it happened prior before. And you heard what she said. It's like 10 times. How many times do you think insurance is gonna keep covering? Prices gonna keep going up. And if you notice the faces of the people from the community that's outside, they're young. They're not that old, but late 20s, early 30s, I would say. They are very young. So some of them, they had it with it. Like enough is enough. You see little kids in the store shopping with their parents, and they got to deal, they got to put up with this. Imagine you come to spend your hard-earned money, and people just running in the store, take whatever they want. And I mean boxes of sneakers. Boxes. And you spend your hard-earned money, and they're just walking up free like, it really makes you think, man. Like, I'm working hard. People just coming right in, taking home any stuff they want. Cops got to sit outside, do night patrol. It's embarrassing. That's what they do. It's embarrassing, man. It's pathetic at this point. At this point, there's no excuse for it. None.
We patrolling right here, and this where we gonna be at. It gotta stop, and we gonna put a stop to it. We don't need no police involved. We're gonna take it to the streets.
tough talk from locals who are taking the targeting
enough is
personally.
enough.
Yeah, I'm born and raised right here, you know what I'm saying? So like, y'all take it from me.
Why is it frustrating to you?
Because we ain't the one doing it and we live here. But if they come right here while we right here, they won't be the ones doing it either.
Right.
Guarantee that.
Just last month, LA County leaders touted the success of the recently formed Organized Retail Theft Task Force, made up of sheriff's deputies, LAPD, and the feds, saying since its start in August, the team has made 89 arrests and recovered more than $370 grand in stolen merchandise. Until those efforts...
Oh my gosh. From August, they recovered almost 300 and something thousand.
Reach Watts, some who live here say they are going to help protect their own.
Look, take a look. We look good. We finally doing something. They need to just leave us alone. They need to go about their business. Don't ever come back here. This community already rough. They just making us look bad.
Yes.
Now, police say store workers think it is the same group of 15 to 20-year-olds who keep targeting this very same store. I'm Lori Perez, KCAL News, back to you.
Hey, shout out that community, man. Shout out to that community, man. Hey, everybody else, take notes. This is what you have to do. Sometimes you got to police your own community. You're going to have to do what you have to do. Because imagine you working hard, and you got to take your hard-earned money. Say you were paying like $400 for... Nah, I won't say $400. Let's just say you pay a certain amount of prices. So you know how much you pay is at the end of the month for certain things, right? All of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute, extra $200. What? All because these individuals want to go in there and take whatever they want. Prices going up, taxes going up, and you got to pay. You're the one that's suffering. Eventually, people are going to say enough is enough, man. And at the end of the month or the end of the year, things starts to add up. You're paying more for certain things. You realizing your pockets getting smaller and smaller. It's pathetic. And not only should they stay out there, if you're a parent and you recognize a kid in any one of these videos, take care of him. And you know what I'm talking about. Gotta learn. Enough is enough. I ain't working hard for you to go there and make it worse. That's like she said. You heard what she said. The community's already bad. They're making it look 10 times worse. That's what I mean, man. People are already struggling day by day to do what they gotta do. And you just want to just make it 10 times harder on them? Not giving a damn? Ah, man, but finally people are starting to waking up. But when guys like me call it out, and other fellow YouTubers call it out, they were calling us names. When all we were trying to do is to avoid this from getting worse. And it did. It did. That's why people are like, what's going on here? We understand at the beginning, all right. But this is going on longer and it's getting worse. Y'all taking more and more each time you go back. You got to draw the line. Put the line right in the sand. This is it, man. You can't live that. How long could you keep living in a community that keeps doing that? And a lot of the stuff that they take, we know what they do. Some people keep them for themselves. Some people sell them online. Just like this next video I'm about to show you guys.
An inside look at Houston's organized retail crime problem. Thank you for joining us at 10. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, the holiday shopping season is here, and groups of criminals are targeting certain stores for specific items that can be resold online quick and easy.
Tonight, these 5 people are charged not for stealing expensive electronics.
Hold on. My boy, I couldn't look past that hairstyle. Well, where'd you get that haircut from, man? I think your barber owes you some money. Or did you cut that yourself? Look at my boy haircut. He's going through some hard times. You look young and old at the same time. I don't know what's going on.
But because Houston police say they've been hitting Bath and Body Works stores in our area, going after 3 wick candles. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live on the northwest side tonight with this story you will see only on 2. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, these candles go for about $30 each. They make great gifts and they smell up an entire room, but Houston police say this group of alleged thieves has been walking right out of stores like this one with dozens of them at a time. And this particular store behind me has been hit 5 times just since June. Scents like Bright Christmas Morning, Merry Cookie, and Flannel are just a few of the fragrant Forward 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works. So delightful smelling, they've become a red-hot item for thieves.
They're very expensive, and they sell them on the streets for a low dollar. So everything's just a profit for them.
Detective James Knipe is on HPD's Organized Crime Squad, and since last August, he's been piecing together a ring.
Candles, body sprays, lotions, air fresheners.
Of criminals with a specific taste. How were they operating?
They were walking into the stores, usually taking the bags or the totes, store totes, filling them up with product and walking right out the door with them, passing all points of sales.
Investigators have identified 27-year-old Valisa Allen as the ringleader, along with her boyfriend, 25-year-old Sterling Hester.
Wow.
In 1 month,
25.
charging documents show the couple stole 352 3-wick candles and other items totaling near $10,000.
Anaya Gatson, Monique Hudson, Ravonna Williams.
Those 3 women have also been charged in connection to the ring. Tomball police say captured in these surveillance images taking products from a store earlier this month. Since June, Houston police say they've struck 31 times, sometimes in the same day, other times returning to the same store, from Texas City to Conroe to Pearland.
There has been multiple occasions where they were arrested, let out on bond, and they continue to do the same thing all the way up until the day we put them in jail.
A National Retail Federation survey found Houston is among the top cities affected by organized retail crime, a problem state leaders say is increasing in intensity.
If this happens more and more, maybe the merchants will close the store and you have nowhere to shop.
Joyce Beebe from Rice University's Baker Institute is part of a statewide task force now working to combat the problem in Texas. She says the pandemic made people more comfortable shopping online.
Criminals also capture this element and they realize, well, if I remain anonymous online, maybe people will not ask me for my identity and they don't really ask where my merchandise is coming from.
Investigators say many of the stolen scents end up on Facebook Marketplace, unless police catch you like they did in Montgomery County in May. Deputies chased Bath & Body Works theft suspects before they crashed into the median.
It's a real bad issue here.
We asked Bath & Body Works how this problem is affecting their stores in our area, but tonight we have not heard back. And tonight, 3 of the suspects in this alleged theft ring are being held in jail without bond, but 2 of the suspects, Monique Hudson and Lanaya Gatson, got let out on bond. Tonight, they are wanted again. Anyone with any information about these wanted women can report those tips to Crime Stoppers. Keith and Daniela.
All right, Bryce, thank you.
Unbelievable. They were just put on bond. They got released on bond. And now they wanted again. Listen, right there, getting bond out. I want it again. If you catch them, 5 years in prison. This is ridiculous. It's like, come on, man. What is this, addiction? You can't just stop your hands from just grabbing, stop stealing. What's the name of that movie? Idle Hands? Like, come on, man. This soft on crime policy's got to stop. That's what's making it harder. People are not learning. Like, yeah, I'll be bonded out. Nobody's getting no jail time. That's like the detective said. Until the day they are put in prison, they're going to keep doing the same nonsense. Once you catch them in 4K, man, jail. Or put it to a high bar that you know they can't get bailed out. Like, because enough is enough, man. You're hurting the company. You're hurting the community. You're hurting workers that's going there to try to make $1 just to pay their bills. You just want to come in there and steal everything. And by doing that, insurance is not going to cover everything. So now they might have to cut back on hours. Say if you was getting like 30 hours a week. Now you might get 20. All because these idiots want free money. They don't want to work. Nah, man, it's pathetic, man. But I'll shout out to the people out there in California, Los Angeles. that's doing what they gotta do. They said enough is enough. Exactly. Enough is enough, man. And they're young. You go there and work, man. Looking young and strong, but they're stealing. They just love this criminal lifestyle, man. There's no light at the end of that tunnel, man. There's none. All this should have been put to a stop. The minute it started, after the first couple months, that should have been shut down. You can't have people going into a store, man, and just taking whatever they want. Just like, you heard what she said. When stores start leaving, who is going to suffer? The innocent, hard-working citizens that got a job, get a paycheck, and go out and shop and pay for their stuff. Those are the ones that's going to suffer. Innocent people. It's like the system is working against hard-working citizens. That's what it feels like to me. Because you see what they're doing, ruining all these stores. Grocery stores are shutting down, moving out. You gotta travel further now. Ah, man, they gotta figure something out and figure it out fast. All you keep hearing is that, yeah, we're working on this, working on that. That's what they all say, man. Because you know why? A lot of these politicians don't live in these communities. They don't feel it. But I bet you if it was at their front door, we would have seen a different tone. They would have shut all this down real quick. Man, I still can't believe this nonsense is still going on. It happened just like last week too in Memphis. It's happening everywhere, man. This is just, man, the world's definitely going mad. Like, shoplifting always been around, we all know that, but it's never been to this degree when people feel so bold and confident just to walk in a store, take what they want, walk right out. I never seen nothing like this. Communities got to come together and shut this nonsense down. Something got to be done, quick and fast. What do you guys think about the community in Los Angeles coming together and trying to stop it? I think it's a good move. It's a good look. They're starting something good. Hopefully, that mentality and the way they're thinking and moving, hopefully it spread to different communities and people shut this nonsense down. Because it's beyond ridiculous at this point. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you think about this video in the comments, and what would you like for them to do to stop this from happening. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.